Wow, but this time I'm not playing. Duality and authenticity are like my top two principles. Y'all, wait until I get some money. Cause like, no, now I know and I don't want to know yet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jassity and today we're gonna be doing a get to know me video. Woo! So I'm super excited to film this video because I've been pretty consistent with my vlogs, but I feel like in order to really understand me, you're gonna need like a baseline foundation video just to clear the air on who I am, and so you guys can understand a little bit more about my life and me and just know me as an individual. So I'm gonna take it all the way back to the OG YouTube days, and I asked ChatGPT to give me some questions, like get to know me tag questions. Do you guys remember that? The get to know me tag? I actually filmed one before because I've been aspiring to do YouTube for years. I've been watching YouTube for as long as I can remember, like fourth, fifth, sixth grade. Like, I don't remember the first time that I watched YouTube. I just know that I've been watching it for so long, and I've been wanting to like have my own channel and everything for so long. So you guys possibly have seen me on the internet before with these videos. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna put them like all around me. I uploaded one time like a get to know me tag. I did like a DIY shirt bleaching thing because I'm into fashion. During the pandemic, like I used to live somewhere different, so I did like a tour. I lived at a tourist attraction, so I did like a tourist attraction video. A lot of different things. My most popular vlogs back then was my getting my belly button pierced video with me, and I think my other one was like my prom vlog all the way in 2018. So I've been on YouTube for a while, but this time I'm not playing. I'm taking it seriously. I want to build an audience. I want to build a connection with the people that are watching me, and I'm going to be consistent. Like, I'm not going to fall off this time because like I'm done with school now. Like, this is now my full-time hobby along with other things, but I can now take it seriously. So I'm super excited to get this YouTube thing not even started, because I've already started. I have a good amount. I have like 15 videos up, including my shorts, of course. But just continue this thing and grow my platform and just be here for the girls. Like, we're here to have fun. I'm super, super duper excited for this journey with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into some of the questions. And ChatGPT is the best. Like, literally, I be bouncing ideas off of them like they're my best friend. But so, and I'm gonna, like, they have them, you know, kind of scattered, but I'm just gonna go randomize based on the ones that are most appealing to me. So this video is not an hour, because I can talk for an hour, don't worry. But, you know. So, what is your full name and what does it mean? So my name is Jassity, and I'm actually named after a French baby clothing store. If you Google my name, like just my first name, that's probably what's gonna come up first, not even me. But I'm trying to work on that. That's why I'm trying to get my videos out consistently. I'm trying to post on more platforms. So when you Google my name, it comes up as me. But that's kind of hard to compete with like a global company, a global organization, because they're not only in France, but they're in DC, New York. Like, I've seen people send me pictures from everywhere. So that's hard to compete with, but we'll get there one day. So yeah, that's my name. It's actually pronounced Jacadi in French, but my mom changed the phonetics of it and made it Jassity. Like Cassidy, but with the J. The C is soft. And honestly, my name has been my biggest, like, I would say not grapple of my whole life, but like, people don't know how to read my name when they see it. Some people have like fake guessed it, but like I can say only like probably 2 people have ever guessed my name correctly, and they were like random people. I'm like, how did you know that? They were like, it only makes sense. I'm like, right. But everybody else, substitutes, teachers, random people, or say the worst thing is when I meet like a girly out, like say I'm having a fun night out and I meet like a girly in the bathroom. You know how girls go in the bathroom and we just chit chat or whatever. And say I'm like, hey girl, da 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 da, or like no matter what setting it is, I'll go to that location and I'll be like, so what was your name again? And she'll tell me like, oh, Sydney, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm Jassity, da da da. And then the next time I see them, they probably don't remember my name. I might remember their name because I'm good with names and faces. So I probably would remember their name, but people most likely don't remember my name. And I really don't take it personally. It's just like, I understand that oh dang, have I been hitting the mic this whole time? If I have, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna stop moving around so much. I talk with my hands, so yeah. But yeah, I don't take it personally. If people forget my name, I like, just let me know. I'll remind you. Like, it's fine. But don't do too much now. Like, after the third time is a stretch. You got probably 2-3 times with me. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that you don't care enough to remember my name because it's really not that hard. Especially after I say Cassidy with the J. And you still go and say Jacati. Okay. Like, I'm like literally not going to say anything else anymore. But sorry, that was a long explanation for literally the first question. That's my problem. I can talk all day. When is your birthday and what's your zodiac sign? So my birthday is October 7th and I'm a Libra. I really take pride in being a Libra, like seriously. Where are you from and where do you live now? So I have pretty much lived in a good amount of the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Right now I live in Maryland, closer to DC, but I grew up in Southern Maryland and, you know, that's just it. Southern Maryland, I live in a closer part of Maryland now to DC. So I kind of have like close city access, which I appreciate now in my 20s. What's your favorite food or go-to comfort meal? I love pizza. I could eat pizza dang near any day, every day. But my go-to comfort meal would have to be macaroni and yams. And it's a year-round thing for me. It's not just Thanksgiving. It's literally not. Like, I could eat mac and cheese and yams any given day. There's not a day I don't crave it. Not I don't crave it every day, but if it was to be offered on a plate, here's some mac and cheese and yams, I'm going to eat it any day of the week, any day of the year. Simply. What's your favorite color and why? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Sorry, my phone is not it, but you tell me what's my favorite color. What is my favorite color? You tell me. Oh, okay. Yes, my favorite color is pink. Dang near everything else I have is pink. It's just so girly. Like, pink is so girl la la. Like, I love pink. It doesn't miss. I could wear pink any day, every day. What is your favorite music artist or band right now? It really depends because I feel like I have a very broad music taste. I don't listen to like, it's rare I'm gonna say it's rare you catch me listening to rap because it's actually some songs I really do like, but I'm more of like R&B, soul, neo soul. Like I like that type of music. I would say my top 5 artists are Sir is like probably top 3 for me, if not number 1. Actually, let me not play. Sir is my number 1. Cleo Soul is my number 2. SZA probably is number 3. No, I'm not. No, SZA's not that high actually. SZA is probably number 5. Dang, who else do I like? This is crazy. Yeah, I would say SZA, and then I would put gospel at number 4. Like, I love God. Like, I'm putting gospel at number 4 because I love all gospel artists, and you know, I love the entire genre, so I just put that there. But those are my top 5. So Sir, Cleo Soul. Who did I put for 3? Dang, I didn't even put nobody for 3. I don't think. I'm gonna say Samara Joy. So Sir, Cleo Soul, Samara Joy, gospel. And I'm not saying that gospel comes after all that. I'm just saying at any given moment I can listen to any of this. Like, any given moment. Do you just put this on? I'm good. And then SZA. I can go all day. I love music. I love music down. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm a night owl for sure. I could stay up all night. Like, I get most of my energy at night, and that's the problem. Like, I'm trying to transition myself to be a morning person by like putting like routines and systems in place to help me wake up earlier and go to sleep earlier. But in my heart, I'm definitely a night owl. Like, but being a night owl is not really like conducive with adult life, so that sucks. But yeah. Oh, I love this one. What's one habit you're proud of? I'm proud that I started reading again recently. Like, I think that's a habit that I'm proud. Oh, no. I'm going to say going to the gym, actually. That's a habit I'm proud of because I had to really work that muscle. So, a little backstory. I was a little chubby in like 6th grade, 7th grade. And then 8th grade, I decided I'm not playing no games. So the middle of 7th grade year, I started eating salads every day. I was working out every day. Like my mom would wake me up and we would go to the gym probably like 4 a.m. in middle school for me. So, and it was only that early because she was I don't know if she was a counselor or a teacher back then, but she was in education, so schools start really early, so we had to get up early and go to the gym. So going to the gym is not foreign to me, but really getting that habit down as an adult is something I'm proud of because, like, I'm not going to say you don't have to do it because you really should, but a lot of people don't work out. So I'm proud that that's a tool that I use and a habit that I exercise frequently, like literally exercise frequently. But I'm glad that that's a habit in my life because I'm proud of me, and it takes a lot of discipline to like want to go to the gym, and I want to go. So yeah, that's something I'm proud of. But I've been active all my life, and if there's a sports question, I'll get into that. So I never ended up asking a sports question, but I played lacrosse and I cheered pretty much all my life, and I've also swam. I played tennis a little, but yeah, cheerleading and lacrosse are like my longest standing sports. Are you more introverted or extroverted? So I'm an extrovert down. Like, I'm very extroverted, but there are times that I'm selectively introverted depending on who I'm around, just because like I either don't trust them enough to be myself, but like when people are just doing too much, or I could just tell like I'm not gonna like love them as a person, I tend to keep to myself because people like to pry, and I'm not here for that. Like, if I'm also being like super extroverted, that gives people like the window to start asking questions. So if I'm silent around you, or if I'm like if I'm more reserved, or I'm just like not talking that much, I'm most likely not comfortable enough with you to be able to like answer questions that you might ask, because like, I don't know, people just start asking me questions, like invasive questions randomly, and I hate that. Like, I don't know you enough. So yeah, that's what I'll say. What's a weird talent or hidden skill that you have? So my high school was like kind of like a STEM high school, so I randomly know my way around like woodworking, metalworking, like I know how to fully operate a 3D printer. Like I was in like you can call it like a wood shop program. It was called manufacturing. But I know in that program, I learned how to do woodworking, obviously, carpentry. I know how to weld. Like, I know how to, like, real life put the mask on, put the suit on, go with the little thing. You know what I mean? I know how to weld. So that's just, like, a random thing. Like, I like to talk about it because, honestly, if I had the chance to, like, go back in high school, I would probably take it a lot more seriously. But towards the end of high school, I was going through a lot. So I was just like, I was pretty much detached from everything. And there was honestly, like, aside from already being a teenager, on top of my life issues, it wasn't much you was getting out of me in high school. So, but I mean, I give myself grace because, like, I was 16. But that's why now, like, if I see an opportunity, I try to capitalize on it. Because outside of school, you don't really get that many opportunities to try new things unless you put yourself into it. So I wish I took that more seriously and like really capitalized on that, because I could be rich right now. Welders make a lot of money. And I was more so worried about, oh, I want to get my nails and hair done. Like, I am a girly girl, but now I probably would have sacrificed more knowing what I do know about the real world. So, but that's neither here nor there. That's a random hidden talent that I have. I know how to weld, and I'm good with woodworking. I know how to put a bookshelf together. I can do a cutting board. I can do anything out of wood, for real, if you give me all the right tools and everything. So yeah, and I really love that because I never really needed any help putting anything together unless I don't want to do it. But yeah. What's one thing people would be surprised to learn about you? I mean, I feel like that kind of goes into the weird talent thing or whatever, but I also am very musical. I know how to play 4 instruments. So I know how to play the clarinet, the bassoon, the trumpet, the baritone, and the euphonium. And I feel like people wouldn't guess that normally out of me. Every time I tell somebody, they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, exactly what I said. And they're like, oh. But yeah, I really miss having that outlet though. Like once I am able to, I'm going to, cause dang, do I still have that flute? No, I rented out a flute because I wanted to teach myself how to play the flute. But I ended up just letting it sit because I had too much going on. I was still in grad school at the time. So no, yeah. But when I'm able to again, I'm going to rent out one of those instruments that I just listed. Probably not the clarinet because I own a clarinet. And once I started to learn how to play brass instruments, I kind of fell out of love with woodwind instruments. I hate to say it. I know. I never thought I would. Like, I used to be like, why are they so hype over a brass instrument? But now I get the hype. So I'm probably going to rent out a baritone or a euphonium next time that I can. Oh, and this isn't a question, but, and I know I mentioned this in one of my vlogs, but just in case you didn't see it, I did go to college. I know I've talked a little bit about my childhood and high school, but I did go to college. I graduated from Hampton University, whoop whoop, in 2022. I had a bachelor's in psychology and a double minor in leadership studies and management. And then I just graduated last year from the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. And I got a master's in industrial and organizational psychology. So I'm very educated. No, but seriously. And this kind of ties into like, again, why I started my YouTube channel, because yes, I'm very educated. I'm very intellectual. I love school. I'm going to go back to school. Like I might as well, just to get my doctorate because I'm literally one step away. And that's the problem with my overachieverism. But, I might as well go back to school, 1, but 2, now that school is over, I really want to define myself outside of who I am as an academic because my entire life it's been good grades, go to school, balance school with all the organizations and sports you're part of. And now it's getting to a point where I'm like, dang, like when I graduated, I was like, dang, who am I now? Like, who is Chastity aside from being a good student, aside from getting A's and B's, aside from following and chasing this career path that I've wanted my entire life? Because now that I have my master's and I'm waiting on a job, if you haven't seen or if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my 3rd vlog and I'll kind of give you, that's a whole spiel about my whole job situation. I'm not going to talk about that in this video because this is about me, but if you are curious about what I'm talking about, I'll link that video down below so you guys can be caught up to what I'm saying. But yeah. When I graduated, like, I really believe that the post-grad blues, like, hit you harder than you expect. Yeah, so I really wanted to dive into who is Chastity outside of all of these outside things that make me, not like who I am on paper, basically. So what do you do in your free time? Aside from going to the gym, I love to go to coffee shops and like read. I love to color. There is one hobby that I've been practicing for over a year now that I've super fell in love with, and it's yoga. Y'all, I've been doing yoga for over a year now, a year and a half actually. I'm super in love with the connection that I have with my body when I'm on the mat, as well as like just the mental clarity I get from it. Like it doesn't matter what I'm thinking about beforehand, it's gonna be like resolved in my mind after yoga. So I don't know if you guys seen my other vlog. I think it was called it was like a Sunday vlog, a Sunday routine vlog, and I did some yoga in that one. So if you haven't seen that video, please feel free to go check that one out. Wow. Really trying to rack up my hobbies more and more so like I can get off my phone more. I've already deleted TikTok. TikTok is so toxic for me, guys, but I do want to start posting content on there again. I was really consistent with my content on TikTok in like 2022, probably 2022, all the way up until I started, or not started grad school, but throughout grad school, I was consistent. And then I just fell off. And I wish I didn't, because I would be so much further now, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. But yeah, so I'm going to start back downloading TikTok and like posting and then deleting the app again. In addition to that question, it says, what's a hobby you've always wanted to pick up? I really tried to get into my knitting era. Like, y'all, if y'all saw my house, you would see how many things like I've tried to like touch and go on. Like, so many things I've tried to start and then I just didn't. And not even tried to start, but yeah, not even tried to start as in I just wasn't successful in it. But like my mom will always say when I was growing up, oh, once the novelty wears off on something, you give it up. And I'm telling you, it be that one thing that people say, or like one person could say one thing and it just sticks with you. And that has haunted me my whole life. So in my adulthood, I've tried to be kind of like diligent and careful with the hobbies that I call myself picking up, because I'll buy all the supplies, I'll do it, I'll get everything. I'm like, okay, boom, I'm about to start doing this, boom, boom, boom. And then I'll fall off. And then that her saying that just replays in my head. The novelty wears off, and you just give up. I'm like, dang. And my mom didn't mean it in a harmful way, because it was true. Like, if I didn't like something growing up, I pretty much was just done with it. And like, that's normal. But yeah, like she spent a lot of money letting me explore my hobbies, which I appreciated, because it made me a very multifaceted person. Like, and that's one thing, you guys, another thing you guys should know about me. I'm super dynamic. Like, I have a lot of interests. I can do a lot, but it's like the saying, jack of all trades, master of none. But I don't really like agree with that though, because it's like, what's wrong with being the jack of all trades? Like, I would rather not just be in a box. And I feel like you guys will be able to see that in my content. Like, I don't really care about the whole aesthetic thing. Like, a lot of stuff that I do, I'll try to make it look aesthetic, at least like my thumbnails and stuff. But like my regular life, like I feel like I have my own aesthetic, and I'm okay with that. I don't want to be boxed into like the clean girl or like the whatever aesthetic is trending nowadays. I'm not a trendy person. Like I pride myself on not being super duper trendy, because trends die, and I've like prioritized authenticity over anything. So duality and authenticity are like my top two principles, because I feel like they outweigh any other thing that someone else could like bring to you. Like, there's never gonna be another you, so you might as well embrace entirely who you are. And I'm saying all that to say, because I know we were talking about hobbies, but like seriously, like I want the hobbies that I'm doing as an adult to like super align with me, so they can be long term. So YouTube, for example, I love this. It's super fun to me. I just dolled myself up and recorded it, and then I'll get to post it, and like the potential of getting paid to do so is there. So I'm happy with that. Like, that's a fun hobby for me. Another hobby I want to get into is like cake decorating. I'm going to start that soon, guys. And I'm not like just like a regular cake, but like, you know how they have like the little, what's that squeezy thing called? The piping thing. And they have like the spinning thing. Like, I'm talking like real live cake decorating. Like, I want to like super get into it, but I don't want to do that until I'm like certain with the other hobbies that I have. And back to knitting, I have all the knitting stuff, all the knitting supplies is in my room. And one of my drawers, I have the little like the stick things I have the yarn. And then in another drawer, I have all my nail stuff. Like, and I think in 2020, I bought all the stuff that it takes to do your nails, because one time in like, I think it was I think it was middle school or early high school, my mom signed me up for a summer long nail camp. So I know how to do acrylic nails. I know how to do SNS. I know how to do dip gel. I know how to do all of it. So I wanted to tap back into that hobby. So I bought all of the nail stuff. I have literally from acrylic to the diamonds. I have all of that stuff just tucked away somewhere. And it's like, dang, when I look back at that stuff, I'm like, dang, you never picked back up with this. And I get a little disappointed. But it's like, no, I have my whole life to do anything I want. So if I'm going to be the jack of all trades, let it be. I'm just going to be doing so much all the time. And I don't mind that. Like, and also, I'm not necessarily looking to get paid from any of this stuff. I just like to do stuff. Like, and I don't want to be on my phone all the time. So that was a super long answer just to one question. But let me take a little water break because I was just talking. I've been talking for 30 minutes. What's something you're currently working on within yourself? Okay, that's in the deep and reflective category. Something I'm currently working on within myself is to have faith, like stand on my faith, trust in my faith, believe that everything is working according to God's plan. And I know it's easy to say it, but to truly live in that and believe it, like we're supposed to be kind of like stress-free and weight-free from the worries of the world and like put that all on God. So I need to rest in that and like rest assured that that's like that God has a plan for my life. Like it's easy to talk about it and say it, but if you don't truly trust it, and I do trust it, but I need to just practice that a little bit more. And also trusting God's timing is super duper duper something that I'm trying to work on, because the timing of things in my life recently have seemed so out of whack. Like, for instance, I have a boot on my foot right now. And if you don't know about that, check out my vlog. But yeah, I have a boot on my foot. I have a boot on my foot right now, and that's so random. What do you mean I broke my foot? What do you mean the first bone I've ever broken is me at 25? I'm not even 25 yet, 24. What do you mean by that? Like, that, to me, that's so outrageous. But it is what it is. I'm not questioning anything. Who knows what God is protecting me from out there in the world that I don't need to be outside right now or driving. Like, you literally don't know. Like, thank God for saving me off the road, because I can't drive right now. Who knows what God is protecting me from? It's always accidents to and fro. So yeah, I'm just trusting that and like staying positive about different life situations that come up. I like this one. It says, if you were a flavor, what would you be? I think I would be blue Jolly Rancher. Simple as that. But I would be pink, but I would taste like blue Jolly Rancher. Like, I know that sounds weird. That sounds weird. But that's my answer to that. If you had to wear one outfit forever, what would it be? I love a high-waisted moment. It could be high-waisted jeans. It could be a high-waisted skirt. But I'm getting out of like my skinny jean era. So probably something high-waisted but still loose-fitting with like but with like a tighter fitting top. And like some cute accessories and some platform shoes. Don't matter the type. Not platform Converse, but like platform Adidas, or like something cute and chunky to offset the bagginess of the pants. I'm gonna wait until I get some money. I'm going to get into my fashion bag, and y'all are gonna be so happy that I put you onto this, because I love fashion. I love dressing up. Would you rather time travel to the past or the future? Neither. Honestly, guys, I feel too deeply to travel forward or backward. I don't want to experience anything I've already experienced, happy or sad. Like, that moment was what it was at that time that it happened. And I wouldn't want to see my future too early, because like, no, now I know, and I don't want to know yet. I want to vibe out. Like, no, I don't want to go either way, because I'll be sick just overthinking it all day. Okay, in the last 5 questions, they're called the quick fire this or that questions. So, coffee or tea? I am a both girl. I love coffee and tea equally. Like, wake up, Let me get some food. Let's go get some coffee. Let's end the night with some tea. I like both. I've always hated that question because I love both. Like I love coffee and tea. Dogs or cats? I hate cats, so dogs, obviously. Summer or winter? Ooh, summer or winter? I like the summer. I like the summer because you get a good amount of daylight all day, and I'm like just so fine and glowy and brown during the summer. I love the summer. And lastly, last but not least, city life or countryside? I'm gonna have to go with the city. I'm not really a country girl. I don't like that. Like I don't like feeling too off the grid. It gets really creepy for me. Like I I don't know, something about sleeping in the woods just doesn't feel right all the time. Like, and I'm not talking about like camping or anything. I'm talking about like having like a super off grid house. Cause then, but then again, like there's dangers that come with city life as well. But I would prefer to be in the city because I'm inspired by like the big buildings, the lights, all the people, the hustle and bustle. Like I love seeing different people go do different things. And I think it's just so cute. So I personally would have to say city life. But I hope you guys learned some more stuff about me. This was such a fun video. Like, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one.